What's up, everybody? My name is Josh Migliori, and welcome back to another episode of the Running the Pass Cooking Show. Welcome back, everybody. You tuned in for a great episode, so do me a favor. Strap in, because we are taking a trip right on down to the land of tater tots. That's right, today I'm going to be showing you right at home how I make these crispy, delectable, delicious, and salty tater balls, tater tots, tater whatever. They're a staple in everybody's home, and if you say otherwise, then, there's something seriously wrong with you. Who doesn't like fried potatoes? Come on. But anyways, let's stop talking about it, and as always, let's get into it. All right, everyone. Today you are starting off with 3 russet potatoes, and then using a grater, you are going to simply, grate all 3 potatoes as quickly as you can. The reason for this is it avoids oxidation of the potatoes, which will turn them a little bit gray. If this happens, it's not a big deal, but please do this as quickly as you can. Next, you're going to heat up 2 cups of duck fat over medium-low heat, and then simply add your potato shavings to the duck fat. Then you're going to want to let this come together for about 5 to 10 minutes. Do not let this boil. Keep this at low heat. You'll know it's done when the starches from the potato have released and everything starts to stick together. Now you'll remove your potatoes from your duck fat and simply let them drain for an additional 5 to 10 minutes. Let all that excess drain off. You do not want to end up with oily tater tots. Next, add your potatoes to a pan that has some deep edges. Here I'm using a bread pan. I've lined it with plastic wrap, and then I'm pressing it down nice and firm, getting a nice tight seal. Add another pan on top with something heavy inside and let this chill overnight before using. Once this is sat overnight, you're ready to start divvying these out into tater tots. Simply unwrap your potato brick and cut this into 6 to 7 sections, and then take those sections and cut them into 3s. This will leave you with thick tater tots. I'm not talking about your tiny little tater tots. These are some thickies. Again, with 3 C's. Now go ahead and take those thickies and place them on a pan that's lined with some parchment paper, and then place this in the freezer and let this set up until you're ready to start frying. Now, seriously, hold on a second. What goes better with fried potatoes than liquid, cheesy goodness? First, start off with 2 tablespoons of butter, melt that down, then add 3 tablespoons of flour and make your roux. This should just take a couple minutes to cook. You want to cook off some of that floury, raw flavor. Then add 2 cups of warm milk to your pot and stir this vigorously until this starts to thicken. Once it starts to thicken, add a pinchy of salt, a pinchy of pepper, and a good amount of your favorite hot sauce. Now we're ready to add the cheese. You're going to be adding 8 ounces of cheddar cheese. Add this in batches. Let the first batch melt, then add your second, and again, let it melt. Did I say to let it melt? Because you should definitely let it melt. Once it's melted, add a full block of cream cheese to your cheesy goodness. Next, add 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar to your cheese sauce. This is to help any clumping. Then place a cover over it and let it sit off heat for 10 minutes. Now, all you'll have to do is blend this. You can do it by hand or in your stand blender, and you just want to make sure this is nice and smooth. You want cheesy goodness. You want it smooth, folks. Now, you'll add any seasonings you like. I added some paprika, garlic and onion powder, and a little bit of cayenne because you know in this household we like it spicy. Then simply blend those together again, and look at that, folks. Cheesy liquid goodness. Now let's get to frying some of these tater tots. First, start off by bringing your neutral oil of choice up to temperature. You're shooting for around 320 degrees Fahrenheit, and then in batches, you'll add your tater tots to the oil. This is going to take around 5 to 10 minutes. Do not rush it. I know they look delicious and scrumptious, but
you're going to have to wait.
Then Take them out of the oil and place them on a wire rack over a sheet pan and then salt them with some flaky salt. Now, all that's left to do is to repeat this process until all of your tater haystacks are done and fried. The plating for this dish is extremely easy. All you have to do is take about 6 of your tater tots and stack them up nice and neatly on top of each other, and then add a little bit more flaky salt for looks and taste. Then add some of that cheese sauce to a ramekin, and there you have it, guys. Tater tots with some cheese sauce. All right, guys, and there you have it. The tater tots with the cheese sauce. If you've been tuning in week after week, you know that we're slinging hot recipes week after week. We're bringing the heat. There's no slacking in this kitchen. I mean, look at these tater tots. They're crispy, they're crunchy and salty. They're like little pillows for us to set our heads on and take a little nap and wake up and just bite into them. And what pairs better with crispy potatoes than liquid cheese? What? I mean, I don't need to explain this to you guys. Come on. So, as always, what am I going to do? I'm going to dive into this because I'm not going to drop the ball this week, and especially with this. Let's just stop it. Let's just stop talking and get into it. Oh. Those are so crispy. It's just literally like mashed potatoes wrapped in crispy potato sticks. I mean, if you can make a campfire out of these, it's... I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just in a haze of delicious glory. I just don't understand. For real, guys, this is top tier tater tots. This isn't your go to the grocery store, buy a frozen bag style. No way. This is on another level. I mean, what are we doing here if we're not bringing stuff to another level? Thank you guys for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it as always. Don't forget, click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. You can get new episodes coming out every other Thursday. And if you want to follow us along on all of the social media sites, please just click the link in the description below. It's simple, it's easy, and it's awesome. I love you guys. We'll see you next time.